Welcome back, guys. Who have we got in the chat? We've got Stephen Dunn. Who else is watching? We've only got 3 people. Holler up if you're here. Look what I've come home from work to. After college as well. It's a bit late this month. Don't know why. It normally comes on a Monday, but I think they've been keeping it very hush-hush because of course, Sigmar and everything that's going on with that. It's interesting enough, I did get 2 gigantic posters, one Age of Sigmar, one Imperial Knights. The Imperial Knight one would have been awesome to have when I filmed the Knights game last night, which I would be editing now, but this turned up. So, fresh in from college, I haven't even ate or had a shower or anything yet, but this is it, White Dwarf. Let me know if the camera angle's okay, guys. Sorry about knocking it all the time. There we go, that's a bit fair, Matt. Got a list finished for against your Corn Demons. Why are you fighting me, Corn Demons? But, okay. It'll be a few weeks off yet, Stephen, because after tomorrow's game, I'm taking a couple of weeks break, man. Apart from the Imperial Knight game, which we mentioned. But anyway, White Dwarf. Let's have a quick look and see what's in. So was interesting enough. Destruction on the side of order, fighting death and chaos, which is mental. So yeah, we've got all the new guys in there. The new knights. I can't even remember her name. You've got little slug guy who's I don't know these names. Nagash, Archeon, Bloodthirster, and Lord of Change. And not much on this side, but a good mix of models nevertheless. So a little bit of the background about each of the realms, because each of the realms is actually going to be getting its own rules, which I'm quite looking forward to. They are technically in the General's Handbook 17, but I know most people probably didn't even realise it was there. I did. I still haven't tried any of the Siege games, actually. So there we go. Addressing all of the realms. Got the Spiral Crux. Very, very cool thematic lands. And then, of course, the Soul Wars background from Morathai. And, of course, was it Tyrion, the Idoneth Deep, Kin or Teclis? Whichever one it was. Of course, got the Ruins of Shadespire. You asked what army I wanted to fight against. I said Corn Demons. Fair enough. Anything for Necromunda? I don't know, Matt. I've only turned 3 pages. So, of course, the core book is going to be coming out with the starter set. So, in the starter set, you get 52 miniatures. The Battle for Glimsforge booklet, or core rules booklet, a start here booklet. 13 War Scroll cards, 12 6-sided dice, 12-inch ruler, assembly guide, and decal sheet. And the first chapter of Black Library Soul Wars as well. So, a massive, massive set. Doesn't mention how much it is on this page. I suspect £95 though. And here we go with the Nighthaunt models. Some beautiful, beautiful models. Love how they've actually done quite a lot of like battle line guys. I presume it's these 2. I presume these 3 are the or 4 of the characters. Then you've got the more elite units down here. And of course you've got the Stormcast. These guys all come in the starter set as well. So you've got the Ballista, you've got the guy on the Griff Charger, and of course the other character. The Knight Incanter, that was it. Evocators are these, I believe. Castigators. I think these are the Secretors actually, and then these are the Evocators. They basically look like Magic Liberators because, you know, big, heavy weapon, smaller weapon, and shield. So there we go, the core rulebook details everything that's going to be in it. and the General's Handbook, but no release dates or prices, which is odd. 5 things we love in the General's Handbook 2018. War Scroll Battalions. So the General's Handbook 18 includes War Scroll Battalions for a number of famous armies. If you've painted your Fire Slayers as members of the Greyford or Vostag Lodges, for example, you'll find War Scroll Battalions in addition to updated Fire Slayer Allegiance abilities. Match play battle plans, there's now 12. The first 6 are updates to those found in General's Handbook 2017, modified for use with the new edition incorporating the FAQs, whilst the other 6 are all new. One of the battle plans even features objective markers that jump about the battlefield for a game that will never be the same twice. Cool. Aerial battles, aerial warfare. This is, I hope it's not turned into Death from the Skies. Have you ever tried fighting a battle hype in the sky? What about combining such an army with the second battlefield representing the foot sluggers, clashing on the ground even as their brethren contest the skies above? Well, the open player section has you covered. Not only does it include 2 dedicated battle plans to help you engage aerial warfare, but even includes 2 alternative open war generator tables specifically for aerial battles. It's alright, I guess. Summoning reinforcements and rules, and narrative player rules as well. The pages are way too small to make out, though, even if I took a photo and zoomed in. Apollo Syndrome, Daza. Big surprise, I've been advised from a reliable source that the box is 95 and the core book is 45. Fair enough. General's Handbook. I know it's hardback. Is that... There's no way that would be 15. No way. Why haven't they put the prices in? That's annoying. So we've got Warhammer Age of Sigmar Malign Sorcery, which we've got all the spells there. So you've got the axe, the blades, the purple sun, cogs, some beetles, flaming skull, chains. The mirror portal one, the 2 lightning ball ones. Pretty cool. There's a new combat gauge coming out. And of course there is 2 new technical ethereal paints. Let's have a look. Scenery effect dice. 26-sided dice that you can roll to generate and keep track of scenery effects on your terrain features. Cool. Command and status dice. 8 6-sided dice. For tracking actions such as running 12 6-sided command dice for tracking command points and stuff. I've never really used my 40k ones, unfortunately. We've also got the objective markers, and while these are pretty cool, all I'm going to say is treasure chest from the Azurite Ruins kit, right? Purple rock from eBay, which I'm going to put a chain around. Action Man, the greatest hero of them all. Action Man, defeat the evil Dr. X. Basically put an axe in his head. There you go. The weapons one, basically I've got plenty of corn shields. Lucy's got plenty of spare Stormcast wands. Cool. This one, well, we haven't glued some of the things onto the Sigmar Mausoleum. So there's only that one that we wouldn't really have, but yeah, I doubt we'll be buying them. I really was really annoyed about the lack of pricing. Yeah, definitely, man. I would have thought they would have put them in White Dwarf. Totally agree. They normally do. I really can't understand why they haven't. So easy to build Stormcast Castigators. So this must be another set that's easy to build. Castigators hail from the Sacrosanct Chamber. This easy build kit includes a unit of 3 Castigators, one of which is the prime, the unit's leader, and a single Gryph-hound. And it's out this month as well. Easy to build Secretors. So we're yet to see actually how many are in a kit. How many come in a squad. Glaive Wraith Stalkers look great for Dark Mech conversions. All right, Rick. Is that these ones you're on about? But yeah, we'll probably supplement Lucy's army with these easy build kits because they probably won't even be that below. These ones. Yeah. To be honest, right, stick like a Skitari head on there, and you could count them as probably like your tech, your N, what they're called, Electro Priests. I've got 15 here. I need to build them. Sound of the Charge, and I'm picking mine up tomorrow night. I can't wait. A Knight Castellan and a Knight Valiant. I didn't pick up the dice though. They're doing the data cards as well. Lucy loves the data cards for Sigmar. Ian. Evening, Ian. Hope you're well. But yeah, Rick, I don't know if you saw, but my Action Man head for the objective. Also, Rick, by the way, I hope you like the setup. This is courtesy of you. Literally, the camera is permanently here. So if I do any tutorials, I can literally just pull it down and mate, you're a lifesaver. Of course, massive thank you to Rick, who made a donation via PayPal, enabling me to get this camera. I've still got another one on top of my TV, actually, which I could let you see my beautiful face, but I'm just getting it from college, so no. The new Knight is so damn ugly. Yeah, it's too broad. I feel like the legs up to there are fine. The waist is too narrow for the width of the shoulders. Yeah, and then I've got the chests from the Azerite Ruins kit, which I still need to paint up. And then I ordered this off eBay. So it needs a bit of a clean, it's got a bit of muck on it and stuff, but it's basically a mineral. I'm fine, just finished pack, off to Nottingham tomorrow for AOS Heat 3 this weekend. Well, good luck, man, I hope it goes well. I'm gaming tomorrow night with some Tyranids, which I haven't even finished painting yet. And then I'm actually taking a 2-week break. I'm not going to game between now and the next time I'm at Battle Bunker. I might play some Age of Sigmar with Lucy, depending on when it comes out, but I'm not playing any more 40k. I've got me exam in 2 weeks' time, and I need to concentrate on that. I'm very, very worn out, actually, after last week. I'm taking my Beast Claw Raiders. Nice one, Ian. What are you taking in your list, mate? Because, of course, I play Beast Claw. But yeah, I ordered one of each Knight and a box of Helverins, Codex and cards. I didn't get the dice, I didn't get the data cards, and I didn't get the ruler. But yeah, the Valiant, I prefer the Valiant to this guy. But yeah, how would you like a battle report on a 6x4 table? Sorry, a 6x14 table with one each of these, one of each of the Cerastus, and probably 2 Crusaders and something else, and my Jarrett and a Styrex, and then 4 babies. Yeah, it's happening. It's on. So there we go. The Valiant. I like the Valiant, but I prefer the guns on the Valiant by far. But me being me, of course, I had to have one of each. It's a shame they didn't pack up with both guns, but I can kind of understand why. Because to be honest, I would have just bought one. I think the whole AOS 2 takes away how excited I would have been about the Knights. Yeah, fair enough. So the Armiger Helverins, I'm excited to get them done. To be honest, what I'll probably do, if I want to use them before I pull my finger out and get them painted, I'll probably just paint the arms up because my armigers are magnetised. Phil was actually really, really annoyed when we were in Battle Bunker last week at the tournament. He ordered a Forge Bane off Justin on Saturday night. Justin was like, yeah, cool, no worries, I'll put the order in. And then on the Sunday, the community team announced that the armigers were actually going up for pre-order themselves separately. So he messaged Justin and he was like, Justin, look, I'm really, really sorry, but they've just announced that they're now available separately. And Justin was like, yeah, no problem, dude. Just I'll change your order for you. So, yeah. So £45 for two, not bad. I think that's about what they were selling for anyway. When people were splitting the boxes and selling them second hand. So yeah, it's all right. You consider it's 22.50. You pay over 20 quid for a dreadnought anyway. Renegades. Had I had the money, I definitely would have picked up a box of Renegades because for 120 quid getting two more knights. But I don't have the space, and of course I've got three normal which are magnetised: a Styrex, a Magera, a Lancer, a Castigator, an Archilon, and a Tropus, a Valiant, and wherever the other one is. I didn't order the terrain purely because I've got all of them parts to build this easily. I do like that a lot. It's only £7 as well. But yeah, Renegades is an absolute bargain. So you get two Paladins slash Errants, and you get one Warden Sprue, which gives you one Gatling Cannon, one Icarus Auto Cannon, one Missile Launcher, and one Gauntlet. So you can build most combinations of two knights. Latest from Forge World, Alfarius, the Alpha Legion Terminators are coming, so Dazza will be pleased about that. The next thing, I know they've just announced today on the Twitch stream, actually a Blood Angel Praetor. I might pick a couple of Heresy Blood Angels up, we'll see, but depending on how big Heresy becomes, and Rick will agree with me here actually, depending on what happens with the next Heresy release, is basically going to depend whether or not I sell my 30k Admech army, because it hasn't seen the light of day for like 2 years now, which is a shame because I was looking at photos of them and I was like, yeah, I really, really love them models. But I can't use them in 8th. Of course, we've been hanging fire for Fires of Caraxes for so ages. Will I? Will I am? No, I mean, basically, you keep yours anyway, Rick. I know you will, but he'll agree with us that something needs to be done, hopefully, to rekindle Heresy. And like, I know Skitarii Peltasts, and there's another version. They haven't gotten their 40k rules yet. The Custodes stuff has. And I know Winters is particularly probably annoyed, but hasn't mentioned it, about the fact that he's got 30 Peltasts. Hoplites, that's the other one, yeah. Licensed games, Mechanicus. I need some 40k games actually. So if anyone's a 40k console gamer, let me know what the crack is. I know Inquisitor Martyr's coming out, but I've never even looked at it. I know Deathwing. I originally bought an Xbox One 3 years ago to get Space Hulk, and then it's just been delayed, and all sorts have happened. And the only ones apart from the Ulate that I don't have. Oh man. I haven't got. There's a lot I haven't got now because I haven't bought any in like 3 years. I've still got converted Ursarax. I don't even have a Venator or even. Is it a Krios Venator? Yeah. So the glasses are pretty cool, but no price. No price. Tales from the Black Library, Soul Wars. I don't know whether Lucy will read that actually. It might be worth a read. I struggled to read, and I bought one book, which was Devastation of Baal, only because Guy Haley was at Warhammer World when I was there, and he signed my book for me. So I was over the moon. I do want to read it, but we'll have to see. So we've got some contact points. I'm not going to read all of these out for you guys. You know the deal. And then we go Battle of Falling Souls. Lord Relictor in there as well, and some Paladors. So we don't even have all the new models in here. We've got one Ballastar, the 3 clipped together ones, 5. We've then got 4. I'm wondering if you can take smaller units now, rather than having to pay a minimum for 10 and stuff. There's 4 there and 3 there. And of course the 1 Griffhound. Absolutely beautiful table, that. I hope they'll put this actually on, out on display at Warhammer World for people to play on. That would be amazing. It's a pretty nice table. Gotta go, mate. Sorry, I have it. No worries, Rick. Thanks for tuning in, man. Look at that, man. Beautiful table. Beautiful. As right, Ruin Kit is pretty damn nice. I just wish it was a little bit more interchangeable. I know they are apparently releasing a new set of it. But we shall see. We're going to skip forward a little bit through the battle report. No prices once again. Very frustrating. Did you spot the mistake in the latest White Dwarf Greenskin Star Collector? When you say latest, do you mean this one? But yeah, I've seen people posting a picture up about it. But what beast claws are you taking to Heat 3, Ian? I don't know what's in your list, or if you don't want to share, obviously that's fine. I totally understand. Wow. Battle Ariel with all them branches coming out, killing that Skull Reaper is fantastic. Really, really nice. What on earth? That's a shell. Kind of like my Tyranids. And then you've got this Septural Guard up on a plinth there. Very nice stuff. Lord Castellan searing these bloodletters with his lantern. Really nice stuff, that. I really want to do something like this myself. Frostlord on Stonehorn, Huskard on Thundertusk, Thundertusk Beast Rider, 4 Mournfang, Morphle, 2 unit Mournfang. It's a good list. 2 Thundertusks is tasty. But, see, I like a Huskard on Horn, because when you charge in with a Huskard on Horn, you immediately have a unit of 4 Mournfang attack at the same time. And I always try and squeeze a Butcher in as well, because, you know, Mystic Shield on that Frostlord is brutal. And then +1 to hit in addition on the model, not the mount. And then, of course, you've got something to deny. It's a decent list, though, mate. I hope you do well. There we've got a Kurnoth Hunter slaying a Blood Warrior. And a Stormcast drowning. In the bath of poison. Some beautiful work here. Of course, we've got the Imperial Knights. Do like House Raven, because the yellow really makes it go and pop. So much detail on these big giant models, man. I mean, look at dual plasma core in the back. I do need to update the painting on my knights a little bit. I've done the energy glow and stuff, but that's about it. You won against Nurgle on Tuesday at the gaming club that you go to. Awesome. Really, really well done, man. Nurgle's a hard slog. Really hard. So, details on all weapons there. Actually, what I'm going to do with this, if it's separate, I'm going to not glue the harpoon in. I'm actually going to have a chain with the harpoon itself dangling. Might pick up one of the Knights of Warhammer World. Yeah, man. So, of course, then we've got some details from the Soul Wars novel. I'm not going to read all that because I suck at reading. Of course, the Soul Wars book, only 2,000 copies. Blanchitsu, here we go. I love seeing the models produced here. Lots of Genestealer cultists mixed with Poxwalkers, things like that. Some really, really cool stuff there. That's definitely Call mixed with something. That is awesome. Jacob! Personal inside joke there, but I'm going to have to take a photo of that and send it to him. 2 seconds, lads. There we go. An off battle wagon. I love like the deserty dirt. Slaughter priest with the giant buzzsaw. That's brilliant, man. That's brilliant. Forces of Order, greenskins. It's doubled up, so it's definitely a mistake. Yo lads, how's it going? Yo Nurgling. Battle report. Last stand at Glazers Creek. Some pretty cool models, some pretty cool scenery. I think I need to start doing more narrative games, to be honest. But the releases have just been so thick and fast that I've barely had time to get anything else done. Yeah, some pretty cool scenery using the Rise of Ruins. I've got them actually. I need to paint up. Just vanishing a D&D fire giant. Nice one. There we go. Nice little game. Pretty cool. If anyone's got any suggestions for narrative games, by the way, I'm totally up for people writing narrative games. Oh, nice. Orc in the Dread Knight. Really cool stuff. I'll be reading this one actually. I'm really interested in doing that one. The Ultimate Guide to Armageddon. Of course, telling you all the backstory about Armageddon itself. And of course, Shadow Wars Armageddon, a little bit forgotten, pushed back. Wow, Adeptus Astartes 24 Space Marine chapters sent strike forces to Armageddon, including the Blood Angels, the Salamanders, and Space Wolves. All 3 chapters having sent aid to Armageddon in the past. Astra Militarum. Crucius, Ignatum, Invigilator, Magna, Metallica, Tempestor, Victorum, Adeptus Sororitas. Ordoxenos sent the Furor Shield and Keep Extremis. 34 agents. Assassinorum sent in. Really, really cool, fluffy backstories there. Like, I think I'll give that a read later. Tale of Four Warlords. Here we go, Ian. My favourite campaign was the Piscinia campaign by Andy Chambers in the 90s. Armageddon was never my kind of thing. I've never really followed much of the campaigns, to be honest. I wrote a bit of one. Well, I tried to write one. The Tau versus Amek one that me and Lucy did just after Christmas. It was fun, but it took so much. It just so much time and effort to do all of the editing and the voice work and everything. Daughters of Cain there with I love the blood in the runic bases. I'm doing something very similar myself, but I'm actually going for grey cobblestone instead. Just finished basing 2 squads of Tynesiders for bolt action and building a late war combat. You've been smashing out that bolt action, Stephen. Temporal Distort. I remember this White Dwarf. I do. Really, really cool terrain back in the 90s. Is that Paul Scott? Paul Sawyer and A.D. Wood. Did you find that a heavy narrative video came out much better for your efforts, mate? Yes, I did, but the problem was, Nurglin, it didn't generate the views that a normal battle report does. I think, I mean, genuine question, if you haven't, fair enough, but have you actually watched the campaign between the Admech and the Tau that me and Lucy did, where we actually used the chapter approved missions, did some custom missions and bits and pieces as well. They were fun to play. It took a lot of time and everything to edit it, and I put a lot of effects and green screen and stuff into it. And I got about 1,500 views on each of the videos, which isn't a lot compared to a lot of the others. Yeah, I remember all these, man, from when 20 years ago I used to play 2nd edition, and then I stopped playing as I got to about 15. I got back into it 4 years ago. I'm 32 now, so. Oh, nice little mini game actually for Gorkonauts as well. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be nice if we could get Michael down as well into that game with the Baneblades and get Stompers and Gorkonauts and Morkonauts and maybe have a look at that and see what we fancy out of it. Readers models. I doubt I'll ever get in here, but it would be lovely too. So Jamie Gordon, Josh Kelly, Daniel Jackson, Christopher Delish, Bobby Thompson. Bobby Thompson. Northeast comedian for anyone that doesn't know. Anthony Morgan with these two guys. Thilo Engels. Christoph Keel. Christopher Delish. Very, very bright Gore chosen models there. Frank Cashar on the Ghost Keel, really nice. James Thomas with the Imperial Fists. Desi Rodriguez with the Sakaran. Adam Weller. Two very, very nice models there. Jonathan Rother. And that's pretty much it, guys. Unfortunately, nothing mentioned for Necromunda. Not a thing. Started about 12 years ago, just getting back into the hobby. Fair enough, man. Painting Glazers Farm. Yeah, I need loads of little random bits like this pinned up. I've got all my Rise of Ruins, like, could do with some more scattering, I reckon. So next month, more Malign Sorcery, Blood Bowl, Army Showcase, Golden Demon, Soul Wars, Rage On, and Designer's Notes. So lots of coverage for Age of Sigmar in there, but like no prices. Why? I don't get it. I really don't get it. So anyway, do you guys want a sneak peek of what I'm working on? Because I can't stay too much longer, unfortunately. I've got a night video to edit, which if you're watching this after live streaming, you're probably then going to have the access to the battle report as well. We'll show you what I've been working on. So, first thing is the Kaitan, courtesy of Mr. James Brown. Can you see that? Let's just double check. Yep, there you go. So, I know that's like not a very good angle to see, but that's basically sticking out. There's a clear stand in there, and it's because I've got the pilot out of a night, and I might have drilled his arse, and that's going on there. I've also got, you'll notice the patch of blood down here. I've got the Terminator from the Toxicrane kit, and oh look, he fits awfully convenient, just like there with his leg and arm hanging off the base. So he is, of course, going to be getting painted up like a Flesh Terror, kind of a little bit of a homage to James, who plays Flesh Terrors, who will be getting the first game against this guy, of course, because he he bought it for the channel. So, of course, thank you very much to James. You guys can support the channel as well by Patreon. It's as little as $1 a month, and you get early access to battle reports. You get to see everything that I'm working on earlier than what I post it on the Facebook page and stuff. I'm working on these currently, some gaunts and some rippers for, believe it or not, a game tomorrow night. So I have to get a move on with this, whilst also editing a battle report as well. So let's have a look. I can't really see anything else I'm currently working on. No, that's basically what I'm focusing on at the minute. Ah, Snake Ladies. Slowly, they're getting there. Slowly. Purple and green flip paint. So we'll get there. We'll slowly get there. I've made some Deathwatch objective markers. So that's the Necron one. The Eldar one is a crashed jet bike. The Tau one is like an energy tower with a floating drone. So, yeah. Right, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night there. I've got lots of stuff I need to be getting on with. So, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this review of White Dwarf. A little bit disappointed about the prices, but never mind. If you're interested in Imperial Knights, though, plenty already on the channel, and of course, the battle report will be up shortly. So, thanks very much for watching, and we will see you again very soon. Oh!